What up, family and folks? This is Kevin's Perspective, the perspective that keeps on giving. If you're new to the channel, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Now let's get down to the nitty gritty. You see the thumbnail and you see the title. This may turn into a rant, but we'll see. The thing about hip hop culture, which is now black culture, is that you won't mature the way you should if you don't know how to get out of the matrix of it. You can go to concerts, you can listen to music, you can watch shows, you can do a lot of different things, listen to podcasts, but if you don't know how to get out of the matrix of it, then you're going to be stuck in this level of arrested development. And when I talk about the matrix, I'm talking about the ideologies, the philosophies, the consumption, the social conditioning, the codes of conduct, the principles, those types of elements. If you don't know how to get out of that, you will be grounded into a perpetuation cycle. And the reason why I'm saying all this is because I watch podcasts where people are in their 40s and 50s still talking about how they move with certain principles and codes that they learned when they were teenagers that they still apply today. Talking about, how they were raised. And I'm like, yo, you 40 something years old. Why are you still using principles that you learned then now? You think those are still applicable to you? At your age, you're still using teenage lessons that you learned in the streets when you were growing up? You still using that now? Is it really conducive? You've been an adult longer than you've been an adolescent and you're still talking about how you were raised. Who gives a shit about how you was raised? If you 50 years old, you've been an adult for 3 decades and you talking about, yo, I was raised on this. You've been on your own longer than the people who raised you. If you're 35, 40, 50 years old, I don't want to hear nothing about how you were raised. At this point, this is just who you choose to be. This isn't about conditioning anymore. This is about you making a decision. This is just how you choose to be. This is how you choose to think. This is what you choose to do. The philosophies and ideologies that you have are the ones that you choose to have. I don't want to hear about what your mama told you or what your daddy told you or what your big homie told you or what anybody told you growing up, which is something that we seem to choose to do, is blame our actions on influences, being a product of an environment. Yo, this is just how I was raised. No, this is how you just choose to be. Like if I'm going on a date and I'm in a talking phase with a woman, I'm not going to ask her about her childhood. I'm going to ask you about previous relationships and certain things you've been doing for the past 20 years of your adulthood, because all the experiences for the past 20 years of your life is what made you who you are. That is what's going to give me context of who's in front of me, not when you were 9. We can get to the childhood stuff later. What have you been doing all of your adulthood? Of course, I'm gonna ask about your previous marriage because that's one of the biggest influences you had in your life. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't key principles that you take throughout your life that you apply for yourself, but the question is, are they conducive for your life? As an adult, you should be questioning what principles you should live by. But tell me what y'all think, man. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Peace out.